Hi.
I'm jamming over here.
I know, you're so full of energy.
I'm not. I'm ready for bed. We're taping the night before.
We never do it. Well, we do sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But it's kind of late night.
It's 9:15 in the
Late
evening.
night.
I have a glass of wine. Kristin has a sippy cup of wine over there.
Anyways.
We had to finish everybody's sports and this, that, and the other.
Soccer game.
Volleyball,
practice. Volleyball.
Golf. We had a million things tonight.
Football practice. All the things.
But we're here.
How's your
We
week
made it.
going?
I don't even know what day it is.
It's almost hump day. Almost.
Tomorrow is
halfway
hump day.
through.
Yes. It's fine. I was going to try and take tomorrow off, but I'm not going to.
Oh, you were?
now.
I didn't even know that was allowed for you
Yeah.
to take a day off.
It's
Your
not.
slave driver
It's not
boss.
going to happen. Don't worry. It's not happening at all. Have no fear. It's not happening. Not this week.
Have no fear. Danna's near. That's our philosophy.
I had something I wanted to talk about, and I forgot about it.
What was it?
I don't know. Well, if I wouldn't have forgotten.
Oh, I thought you were saying I forgot about it, but now I remember.
No. I've forgotten. I'm sure it'll come to me. No, it's a good week. So the kids had off of school yesterday. It was Yom Kippur. And so the kids had off of school.
Tell us what that means, Danna.
In the Jewish religion, it is an annual. We only do it once. It's a day of atonement. So you ask God to forgive your sins.
So what happens to you, and I mean this in all seriousness, what happens if you die before your day of atonement?
So we don't really believe that there is that you're gonna go to like Christians believe you'll go to hell or heaven. Yeah. We don't really believe that. We do believe that there is quote, there's this after, but it's not necessarily good versus bad. Your life on earth doesn't dictate what your afterlife will necessarily be.
Whoa.
The phone just fell as I said that. That was a little creepy.
That was God.
Yeah. So
he's concerned.
We believe that you become just one with the earth again. So, but
that's why ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You people want to hit the dirt as fast as possible.
That's a little aggressive.
Well, you do. You right? Because within
we do. So
you really within 24 hours.
So we do.
In the old culture.
In an old culture, you would not embalm or anything. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we do
legally. You have to. Yes.
Yeah. But yes, so it is a very So that's kind of it. But so, anyways, so it's like my husband is Catholic, so if you commit a sin, you are to go to confession, which I have my own personal thoughts on that as well. I don't know that I don't know that any religion really has it right. I think maybe if every religion just took a little bit of everybody could be perfect, but
nobody's perfect.
Nobody's
Danna.
perfect, right? Exactly. So I don't know that that's the best way either. But so this is just got your way to ask God for forgiveness.
So it's your Friday night. What did you start? Is that what you start? No, fasting?
So it's just we just do it on that day. So the night before. So it would have been Sunday evening. You start fasting. So there are 10 the 10 holiest days of the year. It's from the first. The Jewish New Year was Rosh Hashanah, and it goes the first 10 days of the year are the holiest days of the year. And then on Yom Kippur, the night before, you start fasting, and you do not eat until break the fast, which is technically supposed to be at sundown the next day, but we eat at 5 o'clock, whatever, somewhere.
Okay.
And so we went to my brother's for dinner. It was very nice. It's always, everything is a little weird this year because my grandparents are not there. Mm-hmm. So it's very weird this year. But it was nice nonetheless. And came home and got the kids ready for bed and school and back to the grind today.
Pack the lunches. Don't forget. Have you packed yours today?
We have not. I was actually really disappointed because I looked at the little calendar and I was all excited because I thought it was something Joey would eat. So I didn't have to pack a lunch. And then he just informed me that lately those mini corn dogs haven't been doing it for him.
Joey, he probably needs to buy 3 lunches.
So he is a big eater. So I have to actually pack him a lunch now. The other 2 will pack their own lunches, but Joey, I pack his. So that is that. That's what's going on in my life. I have nothing. No, I really have nothing. We had a big weekend. Do you want to talk about it?
We had a big weekend. The market. We worked at the market all weekend.
Wasn't really what I meant.
But then we had the birthday party. The big birthday bash went well.
It was huge.
So it started to sprinkle. I'm like,
never
you've got to be kidding me.
Panic like this.
Listen, we've had 2 big parties, supposed big parties, and it's rained for both of them. When I say rain, I mean torrential downpour. The buffet is set up. Heavy sprinkles coming down. Not a storm on the radar.
literally it's like that misting. And
It
I
was
look at the
rough.
radar, I'm like, there's nothing
Yeah.
on there. Like
So anyways,
literally nothing's even showing
Everybody
up.
set up outside. Everything worked out. It stopped. It was wonderful.
It
We had
really
so
was
many
a great
kids
night.
come, so many different groups of kids, all ages. It was wonderful. We had a nice time. The cake, baked by Christina, made it. Go to my Instagram page, Local Farm Mom. Check it out. It was sweet.
It was the coolest cake ever.
It really was cool.
It was like the coolest cake ever.
And then, of course, we had Costco for the Costco sheet cake because you can't go wrong with a Costco cake.
No, it was very good.
It was awesome. Oh, yeah. I'm giving myself some plugs.
She had to plug herself.
LocalFarmMom.com on all social media at LocalFarmMom.
What'd you say? Oh, you're offering a brownie.
Oh, no thanks. No for brownies.
But
I'm
no,
watching
this
my
cake
waistline,
was
Olivia.
So cool. This cake was absolutely beautiful. Like it really just sometimes you forget how
It
much
was
it
a
can
special
be.
cake.
It was artwork.
You only turned 16 once, and I'm glad. Although I laugh because I'm like, we have 2 more years of these.
Yeah, you have back to back.
Because Jack's next, and then Parker will be right after.
Yep. Every year you'll have one.
And our friends, a lady that works at our market, she just took her daughter and 2 friends to Universal for the weekend.
But okay, so here's the thing. I realize that sounds so over the top. But if you really think it through, let's say that you didn't have the property.
It's just a cool thing to get on the to get on the plane.
Right, but if you didn't have like the property to throw a party the way
it would have been
you did, and
expensive
had
if you
to,
looked
like,
at it.
rent
We just
out.
used our resources. We had a
Right.
cotton candy machine, which I borrowed. We had,
So if you had to purchase the things that you purchased or would have needed to purchase.
I don't know.
for this
Universal's
party.
pretty expensive.
I know, but so her friends had to pay for their tickets into
they
the park.
did.
They had to buy their park tickets. That was it, just their park tickets.
Because they said at a Hyatt or Hilton or something with
They
the
paid
points.
right. They paid for their plane tickets. They paid for all their food and expenses, and they paid for
Well,
their
those
hotel.
are some good friends.
Yes, but they had to pay for their actual admission into Universal. And then, but
Well, it doesn't sound that great at all anymore. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty amazing thing to do.
It still sounds pretty awesome. I'm just saying.
Pretty amazing. Anyways, so
really
I just
cool.
said, when you think that I'm an over-the-top party planner, which it is fun to go over the top.
But it is interesting. Like, I would be curious if you asked kids like what they would prefer. It is interesting. Like, I don't know what you would want. Would you want this big party, or would you want to like go away for a weekend? Like, I don't know. I think
Our kids would all prefer the party.
The party, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I could totally see other kids being like,
Yeah.
no, I would want the weekend away.
Yeah,
Like,
I think they get
it
enough
really,
travel in that
it
it's nice just to be home.
It speaks volumes to your personality, doesn't it? Like, if you want like the big party, all the attention on you versus like just going
But I
away
think
for
how
a
we did it
weekend.
wasn't a lot of attention on Campbell till
No.
the birthday singing.
Yeah.
And the birthday hat. Someone said, my daughter would never have worn that hat.
Well, Campbell was like kind of, she like even told the story.
She knows. Like, it's a special hat. I made it for her
she
for
had
her
no
first
problem with
birthday.
it.
And
No, she had no problem with that.
no, not at all. Like, that's my girl.
She thought it was
So
great.
it was fun. Fun time. Glad it's over. Cleanup took a little longer.
It wasn't bad.
It seemed like it took me half a day to clean up things.
I mean, it probably did, but I think with a party that size, I don't think that's bad. Like, we've thrown a lot of big parties here, and I feel like that's par for the course.
Yeah.
Speaking of par for the course, I just have to give a shout out.
Oh, Sam.
My son, Sam, had his very first golf tournament where he came in under 100, which if you are not a golfer, I realize that means nothing to you, but it really was a big deal. We were pretty proud of him. And now he's like all cocky. He went golfing tonight, and he's like, meh, I did okay. And his score was like literally one of his best that he like ever has. And he's like, it's okay. And Tom's like, dude, you only got that score once. Like, slow your roll. Like
He's a cute kid. I tell him that all the time. He really is super cute.
He's okay.
He's very
all
cute.
right.
He dresses nice. That's how I would want my kid if he was a golfer to dress.
He does dress nicely.
He dresses like his dad.
Yes, it's like, well, oh, don't say that. His dad is on the ugliest
No, I
shirt
like
have
Tom's
ever
shirt.
seen
Tom,
right
come
now.
on the podcast and show us your shirt.
Please don't.
I
It
like
is
purple
so
and I like camo.
ugly. This shirt is hideous. So he participated
Wait
in
a second.
golf.
What kind of a shirt is it? What brand, Tom?
Yes, you do.
Oh, it's not a whatever Matthews.
Matthews.
Travis Matthews.
No, it's a.
No, look, it's like a purple camo. I really like it.
I don't know. What is it? Straight down. It's hideous, though.
Is it
He
soft?
participated in a golf tournament, and this
It's
is
nice.
what
It was the prize.
the course. The course handed these out. Meanwhile, I think the course was just trying to get rid of them
I like
because
it.
it's so ugly.
It's nice. Anyways,
so
I don't know. So we have a couple conundrums to talk about. Let's see. But I have on the list animal poop is on our podcast topic.
Well, this was really from a couple weeks ago. We just never talked about it. But when we went to the go not vote, judge the ladies lead line.
Oh, at the Wayne County Fair. Mm-hmm.
This sheep was like walking off and just pooing everywhere. Just as it walked, just poo, poo, poo. And I'm like, this is so gross. I don't want to be here. This is so gross. And she's like, what? I don't understand why you're making such a big deal. It's not like it's like the same thing as a dog pooping. Yeah, actually it is. It's exactly the same thing. Literal feces coming out of an animal. It is exactly the same thing.
If you want to talk about waste, we can talk about it. Okay, there are two kinds of poop that are the worst. Dog poop and cat poop. They smell horrible.
Okay, poop from any animal is not really great. I don't think it matters.
It does, but haven't you ever stepped in dog poop and then you're like,
but I don't want to step in sheep poop either.
No, but it smells different and it's not like, it's like more pelleted.
Okay, this is not an okay conversation.
It's gross that you think dog poop and cat poop are not worse.
Oh, I love that you're like laughing at me like this is like so comical.
Back me up here.
Oh,
I feel like those poops smell worse.
Okay, whatever. I can't even believe this is happening right now.
Well, let's talk, since we're talking about poop, let's just talk about how you come into my house and poop.
Yeah, I do. If I have to go to the bathroom while I'm at work.
We have a room in our house. Bathroom in our house that everybody comes to poop in.
Well, so here's my thing though. You have been saying, so I pooped in this bathroom like a week ago. And then I told the kids.
It's a weekly poop.
Well, it's not really, I don't go that often. And so I told the kids, I was like, oh, I pooped in the bathroom in the hallway. And they're like, that's where Bill poops. And I was like,
Bill's not going to be happy you're talking about
Bill's
his
pretty
pooping.
mad right now. He's shaking his head at me. So I was like, well,
it's not breaking news. Everybody poops.
So
every animal poops. It is a normal
okay, but it's
occurrence.
still gross. I don't care. So
do you think your poop is gross?
Absolutely. Do you think yours isn't?
I mean, everybody poops.
Okay, so my point was that if this is the bathroom that everybody goes and poops in, why on earth would you not have a spray in this bathroom? And so do you know what she did when I told her this? Do you want to know? She stole the spray out of my bathroom at my house. And
spray is just a cover up.
Well, put some matches in there, people. Do something. Help somebody out. My God.
It's by my bedroom. You guys all come and poop by my bedroom. You could drive home.
I couldn't have made it. Bill just threw matches at me. Put these in your bathroom at your house.
Oh my goodness. Let's change the topic. Well, let's get on to a very serious topic.
Okay.
And it's, I don't know what we should call it. Catnappers.
This is very serious. I'm really angry.
I'm setting up cameras that record.
I need to know that I don't like cats. I need everyone to know that I really dislike cats, but I think this is pretty bad.
So I don't love cats, but then I get attached to animals. So we got this little cute kitten who we thought was a girl, but it's really a boy. And he's been with us for about 3 weeks. He's a little kitten. And he's now not with us because someone catnapped him.
But here's what's interesting.
This is like our 7th cat, maybe more, to be stolen from the barn.
Okay, what is interesting is the other day at work, someone came up to us and was like, there are people that are literally discussing
taking the
cat. Like they were planning it.
Then on that Sunday, someone rang the doorbell and Jack answered the door and they said, "Is this your cat? We're going to take it home."
Wait, what day was this?
Sunday. And Jack said, "Yes, that's our cat." And they say, "What's its name?" Like the cat knows its name. Like, are you just going to we don't know its name? So we said Finley. Mm-hmm. Jack took the cat, put it back into the barn.
This is
cat
just not
disappears.
Okay. This is not okay.
So if you'd like to know, if you're a podcast listener, our cat has been vaccinated with the first round. and would really like our cat back.
I just find this to be
Someone suggested that we do a post and say, don't you worry, the cat is chipped. We won't be pressing cat stealing charges if you just return the cat.
I really do think that you should.
Oh, we're not going to do that.
Why?
But do you think that this person, is a reoccurring customer of ours and they come back and they're like, we saved that cat from its awful life?
Why would they think that it was an awful
Because
life?
some people think cats need to be kept inside. It is the most ridiculous thing. That cat loved his life. He played in the straw. He played with our chickens. He played with the sheep. And now he's gone. They don't think the repercussions like that our kids are sad about the cat. I'm sad about the cat. Ridiculous. Moving on. He's clearly not feral. He is
not a feral cat.
No. So we've tried the collars and they say, I live at Patterson Fruit Farm and they still steal them. It doesn't matter. It's a sad world we live on. But we do have a whole nice bag of cat food we could donate to the shelter since we have no one to feed it to.
This is so sad. I
sound like the crazy cat lady. But anyways,
you do.
We're done with cats.
Oh, this is sad.
It is sad.
Oh man, that's awful. That really makes me sad.
It does make me sad. It had really cute stripes on its belly. It was a tiger.
The market or the barn at the market has been like the hot place this week.
Just had lots and lots of people. When I pulled in today after school, I think there were about 30 people, and I'm not exaggerating, in and around the barn.
So there are baby lambs.
We have baby lambs. We have 5 baby lambs. We have Barbara, who had triplets, 2 boys and 1 girl, and we have Ivanka, who has twin ewe lambs. They're very popular. It's been really fun seeing people interact.
No.
I do bottle feed the 2 boys.
I did hold a lamb. This is the first time I've ever held.
Oh, you helped unload them off the trailer.
Yeah. I touched one.
You thought it was cute.
I held it like a little puppy.
It made you feel better. You were grouchy, and it gives you a better spirit.
I was a little grouchy that day.
But it gives you a better spirit when you have an animal to hug.
Let's discuss that it's very hard to be good friends with your boss sometimes.
We can't go there. It's very hard to be friends with your husband sometimes. You know, it's funny. He has a raging cold, and I don't have the cold. As he coughs in the background. He's laughing because I've somehow managed to escape this monstrous cold that he's got going on. But don't worry, it's not COVID because he's tested like a million times.
I know. He told me he thinks it's allergies.
So he said in the middle of the night, after he literally hacked all night, he took an allergy pill and it stopped.
So maybe it is. I mean, it really could be allergies. Oh my God, he's like hacking up a storm over there. Are you all right?
That sounds productive at least. I've got him all oiled up. Let's talk about this. I'm a big fan of essential oils. So a lady that works at the market, she's like, can I ask you something? She's like, what are you wearing? I'm like, I'm wearing nothing. And she's like, you smell like my sister. I'm like, oh, well, I'm wearing On Guard. I'm like, smell the back of my neck. I think you were there for that. So she's like, okay. She sniffs the back of my neck. She's like, yep, that's it. You smell like my sister. Must be On Guard.
I probably should be doing that.
You should oil up. You should use your collagen.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Your collagen. Face oil. So I've taken a couple different kinds of collagen. I use the unflavored. I put them in my morning coffee.
And you really don't notice any consistency difference.
Anything. It totally dissolves. Consistency doesn't change. There's no clumps.
Because I did see it at Costco, and I have heard there are so many good health benefits.
I take the Vitals collagen.
Yeah, that's what I saw at Costco.
And sometimes they even put 2 tablespoons in.
Now, what are you using it for?
So I have. If you're not a regular listener, I have tennis elbow really bad. And I've also started taking turmeric with
have you noticed
folic
a difference?
acid. So I think so. But here's the interesting thing is that my arm hurts the worst in the morning after it's laid in a position while I'm sleeping.
Because you're not moving it. So you're probably
that lactic acid build up. So I feel like it's better. I've only been a week on the turmeric, and it's turmeric with ginger, which I heard is the way to go. Because when I was at Costco, I talked to all the little old ladies that take turmeric, and that's what their doctors recommended. So that's what I started taking. But I take the collagen for my joints, and I also take it for, my skin. I got to keep my skin looking nice.
But they do say it has a lot of health benefits.
It's supposed to, yes. So I don't know. Give it a try.
Maybe I will.
Those are my beauty tips for the week. If you want to look like this, You should take collagen, turmeric, and
Work in a barn.
work in a barn.
You could have all of this.
You can smell just like me too if you use essential oils.
You need more than that to smell like this.
I need help. Until next time, friends, we're mismatched.
Have a great day, week, whatever it is.